years now.
Right.
But that doesn't matter, it's his memory of the change.
Right, okay.
And so he bends to the right when it is not his soft side, because of the memory of that, of being led that way. And so, yeah, no kidding, you know, it's like, it is as real to him as anything even now.
Gotcha, okay.
Their memories are so good, but you know, here's the deal. Horses remember their first trainer. That's why I say you're not even in the photo yet. You know, you're just not.
Yeah.
Flounder around all you want. He's with his first trainer. He's still.
I wish I had knowledge of it too, like his history, but
Oh, you know,
I didn't even know we were.
we
born.
wouldn't believe it anyway.
Yeah.
We would just listen to him.
Yeah.
You know, I'm reading. People have a tendency to not tell the truth when they sell a horse.
Yeah.
Do they ever? Anna, would you like a chair?
I'm good. I'll nervously pace instead.
Have a needle in.
Thank you for bringing me. He said I can.
He's like, well, I could.
Do you want me to hold him?
Yeah, that's fine. But I'll just get my helmet and stuff on
You
when I
can-
bridle out.
You can hold your line. That's fine.
He's like, I can hold myself, thank you.
He said, I'm a big girl.
Yes.
I know, good girl. Good boy. Sorry, I have all girls. I know.
Why are you not working?
Working now.
I had a horse named Saturday Night Fever.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so glad that didn't come up. Yeah,
Hey, my boy.
he's holding himself.
I know, it was very loud. It's better now.
He wants to keep talking to you, doesn't he?
And so, you know, this constant activity with his mouth, the mouth is the beginning of their digestive system, right?
Okay.
So the calming signals he gives us with his mouth tell me that.
Okay, so that's why he wants to always have something in his mouth.
Yeah, and it's, you know, what I was taught to do
Okay.
was to whack him in the face.
Oh, okay.
4 billion nerve endings in his nose.
Okay.
We now cheer that it's illegal to clip them,
Oh, okay, yeah.
but we need to not touch them because to him they're just electric, aren't they?
Right, okay.
And I mean, you know, some of this is a habit.
Oh, sorry, Dawn. I didn't realize you were going for it.
And so I want to see if I can change the part of it that's a habit.
Okay.
Some of it's, you know, we don't know what his stomach looks like today, but that's not the question. we need to, breathe, go slower, calm ourselves,
Okay.
because he feels, just a little frantic.
Okay.
And, a big part of it is, some part of it is habit, some part of it is how he feels today, some part of it is things we can't
Okay. Just a mix
we
of-
can't know.
Gotcha.
And so I'm not going to blame you. I'm
Right.
just going to say, well, okay, how can I make this easier for you? Because we're, not in the saddle yet.
Right.
Yeah.
We can't blame you yet.
Not yet. No. We'll get there.
Yeah, you're going to hate this part, but I got to tell you. I'm going to tie this around him. I'm not going to ask you to not hold your reins.
Okay.
What your goal with the neck ring is to hold both the neck ring and your reins, and hopefully he'll feel the neck ring before the reins. Does that make sense?
Okay. And
So-
what does that do?
Pardon?
What does the neck ring do? Like versus.
I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
as soon as we get on.
Okay.
My biggest goal is, so neck rings do a whole bunch of different things in a bunch of different ways.
Okay.
They aid riders, they aid horses.
Okay.
Linda Tellington-Jones, she does body bandages, and the theory for that is to help a horse with their proprioception.
Okay.
My goal with him, again, save yourself. Do not get hurt. Hold both the neck ring and the reins. If you get in trouble, save yourself. But otherwise, just let him feel the neck ring. Because what I would like to do is take his face out of the conversation.
Okay.
Because his face is so reactive. Does that make sense?
Right. Okay. Yeah.
And so I'm noticing him right now. Yeah, boy, he gets security, passive security.
Yes. That's what I said. I was like, because of the pacifier. That's what it seems like.
And what I'm going to say is he's trying to protect his mouth from the bit,
Okay.
which, again, may not have a thing to do with you. Here's what I hate about my job. I have to point out what this horse is saying.
Right.
And by the way, he's saying lots of sad things. And you don't get to take it personally.
Oh yeah. That's one thing. I was like, whatever is for him. You know
Well,
what I mean?
yeah. And so I'll be curious about the neck ring. When you're ready, walk on. And if you can, as much as you can, feel the neck ring on his shoulders and just ask him to walk. And your margin. And, yep. And so you're feeling your sit suggest you ride him without a bridle. I want you to almost kind of pretend you are.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and I mean, no kidding, don't get yourself in trouble. If
Okay.
something happens, pick up the reins,
Okay.
you know,
Right.
don't be dangerous.
Okay.
But I wonder if we can have a conversation with him where his face feels safe. Because I gotta tell you, he's a different horse when you're on top. What does it mean when a horse is better when you're on top than on the ground? He feels you're out of his space. I'm out of his space. If I take a step closer, it's game on. When you're on the ground, especially near the bird, it's like, you know, all of this, there's nothing about this that's out of balance. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
He's, you know, and there are a ton of horses, contrary as it seems, who are better when we're on them than on the ground, but track horses are almost always out, even if they flunked out.
Okay. Yeah, I guess they were still going through the training and everything.
Yeah, I mean, they were serious about it right until they weren't.
Okay. Until they decided to pull out.
Yeah, they didn't halfway train knowing, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I just have one question.
Pardon?
I just have one question. I know you didn't tighten the girth
Right.
here. Did you check it before you
I
did?
did check it.
Okay,
Yeah, I
thank
checked
you.
it. Yeah, I did.
Speaking of not getting into trouble.
I know. Yeah, no, I
Because her mother will beat me.
Well, thank God one of us. So go ahead and walk on again. And you'll feel those sit bones and ask him for a longer stride. You're going to feel the movement in your waist, and then you're going to remember the way it feels because it's going to be different in a little while. And, you know, here's the deal. It takes 20 minutes for the synovial fluid to get into his joints. It takes that long to get to your joints. So as you're just asking for big steps and little steps and short steps, we're going to talk about your inside leg. Anytime that you cue him in rhythm with his barrel, it's an irresistible cue. And so we'll pulse, pulse, he says, I got
Should practice with the neck room after that.
So as you feel his barrel swing back and forth between your legs, you may only keep him in rhythm with his barrel.
Okay.
So as you get to this end, I'm going to call your inside leg and
I did not.
pulse, 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 and then walk on. Excellent. When it feels like you should counter bend him, your inside leg is going to pulse, pulse, pulse. Nice. I can't steer him there, but I can pulse his belly to the outside.
Is she on yet?
Yes.
And so here in the corner, pulse.
Yeah. And Stacy has her pivo study. And right now they're just walking.
We had some trouble like the first year.
Trying to get forward on him.
Between the two of us.
Yeah, Anna just asked her to try to change her seat to get a little forward walk.
Yeah, I mean, do you think about what your leg is asking? So him right here, just in rhythm.
That's it.
Pulse,
Okay.
pulse. Yay, hard time.
Very good. How long has she been on?
There you go.
Just a couple minutes. She
Immediate
lunged in
response.
for a
What a
little
good
bit.
boy.
Not terribly long, but
Excellent.
Right.
And again, if this circle is going to get larger, he gets to rest for a minute.
Very good.
yeah, you're gonna find this really interesting. Honest you are.
Good.
Yes. Is it still raining?
Do you ever try him in a
Oof. Aaron gets something out of it too.
Oh yeah.
What's that?
Oh, definitely she will. She did put a neck rope on Dahmer and explain why she wanted the neck rope rather than the rein, which makes sense. But she's not about to have
this next long
She's in
side,
the
somewhere
center.
around B, you're gonna halt on the neck ring. You'll feel your sit bones center forward,
Well, check back in a little later. Let's hear from you guys.
Yeah, please do. You know, so far so good, but like I said, it's interesting.
Okay.
I'm just interested to hear what she has to say, and whether it contradicts your training.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted you to be prepared for that.
And so, yeah, I'm gonna think about it for a while. Let's do
I'm
some
glad that you're there.
walk across the center.
Okay, Dawn.
That inside leg.
Hey, call anytime. Call anytime.
Okay. Yep.
Not a problem.
Thank you for being there.
So,
You're welcome.
he wants,
Okay, talk to you
he
later.
wants
Bye.
to feel that rhythmic cue rather than frantic. And now we'll pulse his ribs out the other way. So, yep, just go with it. Good. Yep, just make this circle bigger. Perfect. Because, you know, part of his challenge is that he doesn't have a lot of confidence. And so, we're just gonna tell him everything he does is right, because he kind of thinks everything he does is wrong. Does that make sense? Yeah. What a good boy you are.
I'm gonna hear a lot of music.
I think it distracts the
Yep, forward. Good.
They tend to move. She believes that they tend to move in rhythm with the music. And she encourages you to ride to music so that they get the beat.
You know what is square? These three square.
You need help?
Hey, light the hell up. All right. Get the mark on. I'm gonna stand down here and yell louder. Okay. Excellent. Feel your sit bones marking. Let him know with your seat your intention is to go forward. Lift. Lightly, lightly lift. The rule with neck rings are you hate them until you like them. And by that I mean you fight with it.
Right.
And then you give up the will to live and then they work effortlessly.
That seems like everything in the fourth world.
Yeah, well, you know, they're not meant for fine control. They're meant to warm up. And, you know, for him to have some time off in his head wouldn't be the worst thing. Okay, let's do something else. Go ahead and walk through the short end and go over towards B. When you get to B, walk a small half circle and then take a teardrop walk back to the rail. But here's the deal, we don't care where you do it. Go right there and go forward. Excellent. Excellent. Good, that inside leg is going to pulse but be very loose on him. Well done. So if I can continue to not create opposition to his movement, then his movement will relax. So that's really wonderful. Somewhere on this long side, you'll reverse and return to the rail in a teardrop. Yep. And you're just going to lift yourself, lift his shoulders around, engage those sit bones. Yep. Yeah, who cares? Go that way. I want to go that way because he doesn't need me to correct him. There isn't going to be a wrong answer as long as we're warming up. Well done. Straight ahead. Don't care if you're on the rail, just go. And so he kind of walks a little bit like a drunken sailor. He creates the illusion that you have to hold him up to walk. I saw him in the pasture. Yeah, there you go. Let him do it. Good. Exactly. Yep, march down that way. With just your sit bones, a longer stride. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Did you feel him immediately go to your rhythm? Well done. And so as counterintuitive as it sounds, the thing that's going to steady his head the most is to move on at a stride he can balance himself at. You know, the reason, yeah, exactly. The reason drunk walks work is that we walk too slowly. Yeah, there you go. So right now, I don't care a lick about steering him. I just care about this walk. In dressage, we score walks at every level at a double coefficient because we believe it's the most important gait. Yep, just march on. Well done. Well done. So you're starting to get more and more good strides, aren't you? And I'm just going to feel the swing of his barrel and cue in rhythm with it. Anything I do that supports his rhythm is a cue that's irresistible. Yes. 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 I don't want you to drop your stirrups, but I want you to feel as if you are. Does that make sense? And just let your leg be so soft. Just swing back and forth with him. So that made a difference immediately too, didn't it? Well, it's your lucky day. Your friend.
I'm struggling at this thing. I keep on tying it.
Your friend. I know. What a good boy you are. That was excellent. What a good boy.
That'll make life easier.
It's not any easier. You just can't.
I just can't untie this one. That's
You can't escape that
a little
one.
easier.
Yeah.
I don't know how I kept getting that one untied.
Excellent.
And extend the walk down this long side. Start really gradually. Yep. So, you know, sometimes when I ride horses kind of like this, I get the feeling that they try to change the subject on me. She so clearly knows what I want. And so, yeah, I am a walking machine with my sit bones. I'm just going to hold the beat and march with my sit bones no matter what. I'm not going to allow myself to be distracted. I'm just going to stay on this one topic and no other topic. I don't care if he's on the rail. I don't care if he's in the middle of the arena. I'm just going to stay on this one topic. And when you get to E, you're going to walk what I'm guessing is a 20-meter circle. In your mind, you're going to cut the circle into 4 quarters. You ride that first quarter. Count the strides, march it out. When you get to the center line, you begin the second quarter forward. Forward, forward, forward. Yep. Now you're halfway through. It's the end that gets tricky, so you're going to re-energize your sit bones right now and send him strong to the end of the circle. Good. And march forward. And cross the next diagonal.
I'm sorry.
Cross the next diagonal. Rock out. This is a good song.
Don't need that. Don't need that.
Good boy.
Said you don't know.
And cross the diagonal. Halt at X, count to 4, and walk on. Beautiful. Yeah, go wherever he goes. Because,
Do you have an option?
you know, I mean, the
don't have an
challenge
option.
with
We're going
getting
there.
him warmed up is obvious, isn't it? It's hard to get him to just walk on. Walking is, I don't know why people think it's so easy.
I think it's the hardest part.
It is.
That and straight line.
Yeah, I mean, we wouldn't score it double if it wasn't hard. And, you know, every time he gets distracted, he loses forward. Your only goal is forward. Yes. Yes. Beautiful. Yes. Let his head be where it's going to be. Use that neck ring because, no kidding, we'll pick up the reins and put him on contact. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So every time his pole goes lower than his withers, he's stretching his SI joint and he's strengthening his skinny little butt, and he could use it.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Oh, no, I know.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, no kidding. And forward, 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 forward. It's like he says, "Would you like to worry about my head?" And we answer yes. No, we just think about your sit bones. Oh,
Look at
I
that.
think now is when I tell you to put your brains in your butt. Yep, you just pull back to tell him to go forward. Good. Excellent. Forward. Now he can take a break. And so, you know, this is different. I use different words. The reason to hear different, I'm going to distract you for a minute because he has some anxiety. The thing about hearing a different set of words isn't that there's anything particularly that I say that your friend doesn't say. It's that I might say it in different words. Right. And you're not looking necessarily to learn something brand new. You've been a writer for a while. Your goal is to be a more effective writer, and that means learning things deeply.
Yep.
And so that's the plan. And, you know, he says, think about my head, think about my head, think about my head, think about my head. And I want you to pretend there's nothing in front of his withers. Ride his shoulders. And so, his head, right now, because we're warming up, you know, later, you bet. Later it's gotta look good. Right now, hear them behind me hooting. Excellent. Big walk, just your sit bones. Good. Let him feel that neck ring. See how he's almost leaning on it? Yeah. I think it's working. I think it's just weird. And so let the rhythm gradually grow to a walk that's forward. Yep, let him stretch. Well done.
In the mouth.
What a good boy. And just, yeah, pulse the circle out in rhythm with his barrel. So this is also how you would cue a leg yield efficiently, is just by cueing on the outward swing. We tend to flap our feet loudly a dozen times a stride, and all that does is encourage our horse to not listen to our leg. That would be nagging. I say looking, sorry. That's how you'll get on the bad side of him, is by ignoring the rhythm of his barrel. There you go. Better. Yes, yes, yes. Excellent. Again, you care that his hooves are on the track, but you don't care where his head is right now. He's kind of expecting you to do something with his head, I think. And so I'm just going to let him figure that out. Nice. And at the end of this long side, a half circle and return to the rail back by E. Nice. Turn your waist, feel that outside knee. Now, 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 now. Yep. So if that outside hand told him to stop, then pet him because he's a good boy. The hands have to stay way out in front. Yep, walk on. And so this, he's kind of, yeah, hold up. He's kind of in a little bit of a death spiral, isn't he? So now he thinks, either hand, I don't care, I'm just not going to listen. Okay. So I'm going to call up some because how we get a horse's attention is by doing transitions and the forward, the different strides, things that we do. So what I'm going to ask you to do, I'm going to tell you now, and then we'll get you, but, you know, I'm going to say you're going to walk that half circle. I'm not going to send you a short diagonal back to the right, not far, maybe 5 strides. I'm going to extend the walk if he feels like flying back would be fine, but when we hit the rail, we'll come back to the walk. And that's an easy kind of going back, isn't it? Compared to open square road with flies. I want to just give him a little more than, so we'll be walking a half circle, running down, or 60, or then right half circle, back.
So when she asked for 20 minutes, she meant the whole thing. She gave her a 10. But remember, it's affirmative, so there are no wrong answers.
Oh, there you go.
It's affirmative, so there are no wrong answers.
Only use your legs in rhythm with his playing. Pulse, yeah. Pulse. Perfect. Pulse. Perfect. Forward. So that outside rein is telling him to stop.
Yeah, okay, I have a question. So if I don't just like hold the outside, like not pulling it, but just like holding it, that's when he just circles, he just starts circling. So, is that,
Yay.
keep pushing it out.
Thank you. So if I were
feet on my body.
Right.
Inside leg to outside leg.
Yeah, and so we actually want no full breathing. And then
You had me at the ears.
and so forward,
It's a pizza.
he will try to make people. Okay, ignore that.
Just ignore that first answer he gives you. It's not the answer you want. But yeah, you're right.
Okay.
So inside leg to outside ring, as he comes around right now, you're gonna pulse him into that outside ring. Pulse. Yeah, march on. Good. Perfect. Forward. Yep, forward. Yes! Yes! Yes, yes, yes! Forward. Yes! You're not pulling on that outside ring, are you?
No, I'm just.
The reason I say so is I see it drop out of my vision.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like that. So the ring can be longer, but you can still pulse him into it. There. There. Yes. Yeah, like it. Oh, yeah, keep going. So he can straight. Send him straight. Straight, straight, straight. Good. Good. If fighting him back to the rail is going to make it worse, I'll put in another rail. Yes. Forward. Forward, forward, forward. Yep. Yes. Forward. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yes. Oh. Hey. Because it's like not turning into two sense. And I don't want you to miss what just happened. You came around the inside, your outside hand stayed, your inside leg pulse didn't move. It was always going to stick. It doesn't get better than that. But, and this is the challenge I think that in this period of our life, it's hard to pull it in.
Oh, yeah.
I will make it.
Yeah, we'd have to take a look.
Okay. Is he always crazy again like that?
Whoever's next should be getting their horse ready.
If he's right here, go ahead.
It's up to you, Anna.
Go ahead.
Yes.
You rolled in the mud, you better stay.
Forward, 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 forward. Good, go that way. In other words, he needs to stride on, I don't care which way he goes. March out. You know, I am sure that there were times that he bolted with you. Is that true? And now he like so doesn't hold with you.
It's exactly the opposite now.
And your sit bones are going to be what make that happen. The more you use your leg to cue him, the harder it's going to be because that's where he hurts. So let him listen to your sit bones.
Because that's where it goes.
So he is absolutely doing everything you're asking him to do. Good. Good. Yep. Well done. So just make the circle a little bit bigger. Yes. And rhythm with his breath. Good. Good. And now your sit bones are going to take this little bitty walk and make it And so you're feeling as if you have headlights in your knees, and as long as he's between your knees, everything's fine. You're gonna ride his body. Beautiful. Excellent. Cross the diagonal, take all day and don't care. Look at the letter H and walk through. Walk. Nice. Yeah, he loses confidence off the rail. Go straight ahead, just get there. Get there any way you can. Just let him go where he can go. Okay, straight ahead. There you go. Perfect. More time. Feel your sit bones.
There has to be a little bit. You have it. You have to carry it.
Yes.
The open, yeah. He doesn't want to cross it.
So that leg says step out. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. So hold that outside leg that goes meaning counterbending. You're asking to act that. He says, you know, that's a very good one.
watch this, so that if it does that, just bring it, all you have to do is click it back, and it'll pick up the horse.